Welcome back to another episode of the Cast Patrol podcast. You're here today with myself, Age, and Jimmy. Mick has not came back. I think he's still heartbroken after game 2.
Well, I haven't seen him since game 2.
That's it. He's gone missing.
He's gone missing, and yeah, I don't know where he is, so he won't be joining us today.
Well, it's the biggest pod of the year. State of Origin, decider, game 3.
Yep.
Mate, the NRL couldn't have scripted it better. Or fixed it, whatever you want to say.
Scripted?
Scripted? Fix? It depends. That first half with the ref calls, we don't want to get into it too much, but Blues just too little too late. They came home in that second half.
They came home with a wet sail.
But yeah, just one try too short.
Queensland, just
One goal too short.
The goal kicking this Origin's been, I don't know what's been happening.
Yeah,
especially New South Wales.
Like if New South Wales convert all their goals, we win 13 plus in game 1 and we win game 2.
Because Val doesn't miss in Queensland.
For Dragons, he misses like every single goal.
Val is just
and then for Queensland, dead arrow.
But then New South Wales have got about 5 goal kickers in there.
Who are good for club and just can't handle the pressure or conditions.
Who should goal kick game 3?
Well, I think they're going to give it to Lomax. They've already said he's going to get it.
They said that?
I think he's a good kicker. He's got to nail the first one and then his confidence will be fine.
Yeah.
But Cleary fully fit, you give it to Cleary. But with that groin niggle that's aggravated by kicking, you can't give it to him. Yeah. You also got like Latrell who can slot him from sidelines.
Latrell can slot
Critter's a good kicker.
Yep, Critter.
Mitch Moses when he was in the team. Has so many options. But that is one of our weaknesses.
Yeah.
We're going to have a lot of tips on this podcast. We're going to go through our man of the matches.
Yeah.
Who's going to win, by how much. We're going to do a same game multi. First try scorer. Yeah. Brought to you by Dabble this podcast. If you want to sign up, use the code in the bio. Yep. And the link's also there as well.
But, it's nothing like a decider, bit of, what do you call it? Like, is it smoke and mirrors in camp?
How they always,
A few injuries.
Like Harry Grant's sickness.
Hudson
Young,
plays
they're not training. Steph missed the flight. Now he's not training. Like, we know they're all going to play.
They are going to play.
So going into this, we're filming this on a Saturday.
Yeah.
But we're assuming they're all going to play. So if you're listening to this and Toto's out and Kraz on the wing, just forgive us because we have filmed this early.
We don't know.
But it's an Origin decider. It's pretty much a grand final. You're fucking playing.
Yeah.
Toto's done his LCL or something.
Partial tear.
And he's going to strap it up and play.
Yeah.
So
how tough he is.
Yeah. Let's just assume they're all playing.
Yeah. So New South Wales, no change.
Well, no changes from game 2. I thought maybe Keon would have snuck in there over Steph.
Yeah.
But it's not to be for Keon this year. He can work hard. He'll be there next year, I reckon. Like, Keon in the middle is a different beast, but they've stuck solid, which is Queensland's mentality of picking and sticking when you guys won those 8 years in a row.
Yeah.
You had the better players, which makes it easy to stick,
Yeah.
but now we're doing it, so hopefully it works.
Well, I think that second half in game 2, I think you couldn't have probably dropped anyone. Like, the way they were going. Like,
I think it was only maybe Max King or Steph were the only two that could have been made way for like a Terrell May or Keon.
It's so different how in Origin, like these starting props, they only play 20 minutes.
Yeah, like that's all you need, eh?
Because of the level of, I guess, players that are in Origin.
Yeah, because you want your Payne Hasses there. You want your Carrigans and Tinos there, Cotters.
Yeah.
So you want them all there at the end. So sometimes the planned subs go out the window.
Yeah.
But you guys had a lot of changes, Jimmy. Some forced, some weren't forced. Do you want to go through them?
Yeah, can go through them. So Shibasaki and Papali'i in. So we know Ponga's out. Hammer moves to fullback. Shibasaki moves into centre. And then Papali'i straight swap for Fodawaker.
I got to admit, I was a bit shocked when Walsh wasn't picked. I thought that was the way he's been playing recently. He looks nippy.
Yeah.
He's setting up. He has a lot of points in him. But then Hammer came out with those 4 tries. So you can see where Billy's coming from.
It's a weird one. I think because Hammer's just been there for the first 2 games, I think that's probably the way Billy went with. And, Shibasaki, if you told me at the start of the year Shibasaki was going to be a centre for Queensland.
Crazy. Training trials on 80K.
Mate.
Matt forced his way into the Brizzy side, kept his spot, playing unreal, and now he's playing for Queensland.
Well deserved.
So that's a massive turnaround. And then you got Papali'i, who retired a couple of years ago.
And he's back.
And answered the call from Billy, and he's playing again. So there's a lot of good storylines here for Queensland.
No, there is.
And you guys love being underdogs.
I think you got $3 or something.
Mate, cast my mind back to 2020. I will never forget that year. Worst Queensland team of all time, quote unquote.
Wayne Bennett.
And you had like Edric Lee, Corey Allen, like all these fill-ins, and Munster just carried and you beat us in that series.
Yeah.
So
anything can happen.
Nothing is a shoe-in Origin. It's like it's a dead set arm wrestle. So We're predicting everything and everything here, but yeah, so a lot of changes for you guys.
What do you think of the Queensland changes from a Blues perspective?
I think Papali'i's good because he's a veteran. He won't get overwhelmed by the occasion. Like he'll do his job. He'll put some hits on, run hard.
Yeah.
Shibasaki versus Critter, fucking huge task. Like one of the best centers in the world you're coming up against in Origin Decider in Sydney. Fuck, he's got his work cut out for him. But and then Ponga out, like Hammer fullback. Hammer's a freak. He'll be there sniffing any half chance he gets. Any break, he'll be there.
Yeah.
Speed kills. But I am probably happy Walsh isn't there as well because although he has a few errors in him, he can create points out of nothing.
Yeah, he's got points in him. Looking ahead to obviously Game 3, what do you reckon needs to change, or how do you think the game will pan out?
I think Ashley's got to sort of put the whistle away.
I think he's got to let the boys play.
He's got to let them play because we know grand finals it sort of happens. Origins it tends to happen, but this year it's sort of been reffed as they see it, like similar to NRL.
Yeah,
but I think as a decider, you just got to you don't want to be talked about after the game. No. Like Game 2, where there was like people were blaming him.
It
wasn't his fault, obviously,
it wasn't his fault.
Yeah, when the penalty counts 8-0 or whatever it was, like it's hard not to speak about the ref.
Yeah. Well, last year, Game 3, they went 60 minutes.
With no try. Until, Brady Best,
Yeah, and then opened up the game at the end.
So I'm thinking it's going to be a low-scoring game. Yeah. I don't think there'll be too many tries. Do you want to build a same-game multi to start? Should we go straight into it? I think that's what people
we can do a multi, yeah. We can do
Let's do a same game.
Have you got some stats?
I've got heaps of stats, Jimmy.
All right.
Where do we want to start? All right, first
We've got to have a try scorer.
We've got to have a try scorer.
Yeah.
And the stat that is very impressive, Hamiso Tabuai-Fidow scored 11 tries in his 9 Origin games.
Like it.
Centre, wing, wherever he's been, he's fullback now. I think he just scores. Mm-hmm. He's a great support player. We know how fast he is. Give him a half chance, he scores.
Coming off 4 tries game.
Yeah. And he's the first player in Origin history to play a different position in each game in a series. Started centre, wing, now fullback.
Yeah. All right, 225, yep.
That's good.
I like that.
And we think it's going to be low scoring, right? It's an arm wrestle decider.
Yep.
It'll be a grind.
So total points, we're thinking like unders.
Well, the stat here, the average points in the last 12 Origin games is 39 points.
Okay.
So I think...
Under 53.5?
Yeah, I think
that's probably the low.
Go under, be safe. I'll probably go even less than that, but...
Yeah, we'll go under 53.5, yeah, go safe.
Another one here. Of the last 5 deciders, Queensland have won 3. So you guys, a lot of that was during that era, the 8 in a row.
Sure, yeah.
Yippee bullshit. But
you don't want to go Maroon straight out win.
No, because
we'll go maybe like a handicap.
Because they've got more stats for it. You got to settle down here. Look at these stats. Yeah, yep. Queensland haven't won a decider in Sydney since 2013. So it's been a while.
How many deciders have there been though?
I don't want to talk about that part because there's probably not many that are in Sydney. Maybe 1 or 2.
Okay,
but we've won those ones and. There's another one. So New South Wales Blues have won 5 of the last 7 in Sydney. So I don't want to go Queensland outright. We'll give them a buffer. Give them the handicap.
Like we'll go the highest, like plus 18.5.
I think you should be fine there.
I don't think you will get pumped by more than 18.
No.
So we'll go that, and then.
So what does that get?
So that's about.
I think that's pretty good.
That's pretty good. We'll probably add one more leg. What I'm loving? I'm loving like the player points.
Yeah, Dabble just added that recently. Yeah.
So you got Val Holmes for 6+ points, $1.50.
That's pretty good because like he might kick a penalty goal, he might score, and he might kick a few. The way he's kicking for Queensland, we touched on it. 6 points, just give it 6.
Yeah, just 6. So
6 points.
Wrap that up and 475.
That is not bad. That is not bad for 4 reasonably good legs.
Yeah,
you know the stats backing it up. I think that's solid. So we're going to put that on Dabble right now.
Yeah, that's up.
If you want to copy it, 1 click of a button, you can see all our tips there for NRL racing, everything.
Yeah.
When you download the Dabble app, use the code CASTPatrol, or it's easier to click the link in our bio or link in all our socials. Okay, so that's the multi done. So you can flick off. That's all you wanted.
But you just wanted the multi.
There's more to come.
There is more to come.
We got a winner, we got man of the match, and we got first try scorer, which everyone loves to have a Dabble in. On Origin Day.
It'd be rude if you're sitting on the couch or wherever you are and you don't have either a multi on or even a first try scorer.
That is correct.
Even a man of the match.
Just anything.
Yeah.
You have to have something.
Just something to...
so do you want to start us off, Jimmy? You're going to be Queensland bias, of course.
Yes.
Because you got Munster last week. 2 weeks ago when they played.
Yeah, when they played Munster man of the match.
That was good from you.
So is it man of the match? Are we kicking off or the winner?
Start with the winner.
Winner. I'm going to go, I think, Queensland.
Is there any reason besides you're a Queenslander?
Last game, game 2, I said it was a more hopeful than confident. But I think now, like, obviously game 2, we dominated in the first half. That second half we probably won't touch on too much. That second half. Like, I think Queensland, they probably sort of
You got a bit complacent.
got to be complacent, try to protect the lead, and then errors just couldn't come out of our own end. But, the weather didn't help as well. But I think he's got a good, Billy's picked good team. We got a taste of Dearden and Munster game 2, which was good. Liked what I saw, so confident that they can get the job done.
Yeah. So touching on game 2, I was so confident Blues would win, which was worrying me.
Everyone was.
I don't think I've ever been that confident in a game than game 2.
Yeah.
And it was
26 to 6.
was definitely concerning because
Half-time.
we know Queensland love being underdogs. When they're not expected to win, the Queensland spirit comes out and they fucking do it.
Get the job done.
This game, I'm going to be more of a humble confident.
Okay.
But I am confident because I think we have the better team on paper. It's just whether they deliver on the game, and these injuries aren't as bad as they seem with the To'o, Hudson Young, all these players that haven't trained, Cleary.
Yeah.
So another stat we bring up every time we talk about this series, Latrell Mitchell has never lost a State of Origin series.
Yeah.
So he debuted in 2018.
Do you want more from Trell?
He's doing good with his hands. He's quick service. Like he catches it. It's like
just-
clockwork to To'o.
Yeah.
Like our left is deadly.
Yeah.
A lot of our points will come there. But I'd love to see him run more.
Just get him more involved.
Close to the line.
Yeah.
And even
early
out of
ball.
his own end,
Early ball, yeah.
Yeah, because Trell's a beast when he just locks in. So 2018 he debuted, won the series. 2019 we won the series.
Yeah.
2021 we won the series. In between them he wasn't picked. Another gap. 2024 back last year, won the series. Trell's undefeated. I think he remains undefeated. Dead set. Like every time he doesn't play a game in the series, we lose.
Yeah.
So that's that. We have a good record in New South Wales. Massive pressure game 3, and you want your fans to be making the ref think twice about a decision and motivate you if you're down or you're up. Imagine you're up by 10 in New South Wales, Queensland getting booed and the crowd's against you. It's hard to overcome that.
Yeah, but that first half game 2, are you purely putting it on Ashley Klein?
No, not purely.
Yeah.
But I think like maybe 60% of those penalties were fair.
Yeah.
But there were a few that we did and you think you just let them go or you guys did it and you get away with it. So just 8-0. Any team going 8-0, you're going to get flogged in that half.
You guys scored the first try.
I know.
And when you scored that, I was like,
And then you guys went bang, bang, bang. Munster had a game. Grant played better.
Dearden.
Dearden had a good game.
Capewell.
Yeah, Capewell, your middles, Cotter.
Yeah.
Carrigan had a good game. Yeah, you guys definitely were the better team. If you lost that, it would have been an absolute crime.
Yeah.
So you're lucky you held on.
So you go on New South Wales?
Go on Blues and man of the match. I can't do Cleary or Trell because I think I did Cleary the last.
I reckon you've done it the last 5 games.
5 games,
maybe.
And then last time he didn't kick and he had an injury.
Who got a game?
It was a passenger game too.
Haas game 1.
Haas game 1. I'm actually going that, man, Payne Haas. I think this is going to be a grind. We'll touch on low scoring. It's going to be a battle of the middles, and he's the best prop in the game by a mile. Tino's close. You're AFB and stuff, but fuck me, Payne Haas, he's a freak. He's going to play minutes. We need him out there.
Is he injured or is he not? How many injuries is he carrying?
Mate, the game he was injured, he played for Broncos, strapped it up and came back on
he's
and
an
teared him up.
absolute freak.
I can't really praise the guy anymore. He's a freak. If it's low scoring, he'll go very close.
Yeah,
Runs, tackle breaks,
he's hard to
offloads,
stop.
maybe a line break in there.
Yeah.
Good defense, doesn't miss many tackles.
Yeah, I don't hate that. I think we touched on it before. Munster got it game 2. I have to go back into the well with him.
I think so. If I was going to Queenslander, it's the money man.
Yeah.
Big
game player. We speak about it every time.
If he's on, Queensland's on.
Yeah, for sure.
It's pretty simple.
Too, when he just literally just got the ball every set. Every time he got it, every set. It was just, he wanted to win that game.
And now he's the captain. He would feel even more responsibility to deliver. So he's if we lose, it's on me.
Yeah.
If we win, it's probably because of me.
Yeah.
So I like that pick, and especially because no Cherry Evans.
And no Ponga.
He'll be doing more kicking now and more attacking without Ponga.
Yeah.
So he might sneak 4 dropouts, maybe a 40-20. Yeah, he'll have his fingerprints over everything.
100%.
So that's not a bad shout. And then first try scorer, who are you tipping there? You love a Queenslander, don't you?
I do.
Outside back, usually.
Have I done Toya first
You
2
did
games?
Toya the first 2 games. No luck.
Shibasaki.
Shiba on debut.
Shiba.
Okay. Shibasaki on debut. You know, Critter's defending him. Did
Yeah,
anyone
I
tell
know.
you that one?
No,
The
I
best
did know that.
defensive
I did know
centre.
that.
Okay.
Munster,
Yep.
face ball across Capewell into
Straight
Shiba.
to Shiba, crashes over.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
Tough line. He runs a tough line, Shiba.
He does run a
player.
good line. I was going to go Trell, but I feel like I pick him all the time. And I'm
Trell.
like, he just sort of is assisting now.
Because I think that he gets jammed.
Yeah,
Like,
he
everyone's
gets jammed. The winger
Yeah.
jams and his hands are silky. Goes to
Yeah.
with Toll's injury, I don't want to pick him because if he's ruled out, I look like an idiot. I'm going to go value. I'm going Liam Martin.
Wow.
It's rogue, I know.
Mardo.
It's rogue, but I just have a vision of Cleary going deep into the line, looking at the back, hitting short.
Yeah.
Mardo goes over. Because you're not
He's up
expecting.
against Dearden.
You're looking at the
is it
back.
Munster? It's Munster.
Yeah, he'll be
Yeah.
up against money. You're looking at the back. You're looking at Edwards and Critter.
Yeah.
And I think they're just going to forget about Liam Martin. And hopefully he just gets some good service and goes over.
Yeah.
He'll be at good odds as well.
Yeah, no, that's a good bet. I
So,
think that Queensland right edge needs to find
oh, yeah. Like,
defensively.
who is it? Toya and it was
Toya.
Hammer. And now who is it?
Now it's going to be Toya. Would you say, I don't know, Coates? Would you say?
Does Coates go back to the right now?
Maybe, but then they obviously had
And then Dearden was there.
Cotter and Dearden.
Yeah.
But like
That was your weakness.
couple of defensive lapses there in that second half where, yeah, like you said, Trell just got it and it was try time every
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, like if Toll was playing, you probably chuck him in a multi, but you got to make sure he's playing first. And even someone like Lomax, he scored 5 tries in his 5 Origin games.
Yeah, he was a bit quiet game 2.
Yeah, or even Lomax points, like
Yeah,
8
yeah.
plus or 6 plus
Yeah,
points.
if he's going to be goal kicking now.
Yeah, I think he is goal kicking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Before we end the potty, let's go over our series predictions. Keep us accountable.
Yep.
So I'll go through it. Mick's not here, but he did New South Wales 2-1.
Yep.
He did Cleary, Wally Lewis. So that's pretty solid. Was there any other ones on this list?
No, that was it.
That was it.
That was
So-
the summary. Yep.
He could. If Cleary has a blinder, Cleary hasn't won a decider. Do you know that? 0-2.
Is he?
So that's his biggest knock. So he's won his
Okay.
4 comps. Everyone says he hasn't done it in the Origin arena.
Yeah.
And it's a fact. He hasn't won a decider. So he needs to break the duck. If he does it, he could scrape in.
Katoa's knocking down that door.
Mate, Katoa. Oh,
How
Katoa.
about that photo? Of him?
Katoa, Cleary, future Blues halves.
Oh.
Or even Mitchy Moses in there
Yeah.
if someone's out.
Yeah.
It's promising for the Blues.
What did you do, Age? What was your prediction?
I did New South Wales 3-0.
Okay.
And my Wally Lewis medal, I did Mitchell Moses. So
So you're in sham.
you can scrunch that ticket and put it in the bin.
You
For
had
both.
you had it in the bin before last game.
Yeah, for Moe. And then New South Wales 3-0. I thought we were going to win game 2. I was too
Yeah.
confident.
Yeah.
And then back at home to finish it off, I was close but no cigar. And you, Jimmy, Queensland 2-1, you're alive. Wally Lewis Munster.
I'm alive here.
If you win game 3, he gets it.
yeah.
He will have a hand in it. He won man of the match game 2.
Yeah.
He gets it.
Yeah, I've got a live ticket on him. So
But, Blues $1.40 faves. It's
that,
going to
that
be
is-
it's going to be tough. Do you think it's too short?
I don't know. Like game 2 was the same. I think Queensland could have got about $3. Queensland. And
Yeah.
That first half was just pure dominant.
It was, but the second half's worrying how you can crumble and leak so many points.
But I just think
and it was raining. Like, hopefully it doesn't rain this
doesn't
Wednesday.
rain. But yeah, I think just scrap that second half for Queensland. Like we just did not want to be there.
Yeah, well, you're only as good as your last half. And I'm going to leave it on that. I think Blues get it done. And
Should be a
then
good game.
Hopefully it's the start of a dynasty. We win this. Don't want to get ahead. 6 more years and we equal you guys.
Should be a long 6 years, but should be a good game.
Yeah,
Looking forward to it.
100%. Keen, we're pumped. Comment your tips, predictions, or if you
Yeah.
enjoyed the potty. And yeah, that'll do us. Enjoy your Origin football on Wednesday.
See you guys.
See you later.